Picture this, a small town in Virginia in 1960s. A man walks into a police station, and what follows becomes one of the most bizarre and controversial chapters in American criminal history. This is the story of Henry Lee Lucas, the man who claimed to be America's most prolific serial killer. Born in 1936 to an abusive family in Virginia, Henry's childhood was nothing short of a nightmare. His mother, Viola, was a prostitute who would force young Henry to watch her with clients and even dress him in girls' clothing to humiliate him. His father, who had lost both legs in a railroad accident, was barely present in his life before dying of hypothermia when Henry was just a boy. Growing up in this twisted environment, Henry's path took a dark turn early. By age 10, he was already killing animals, and his first known human victim was his own mother in 1960. The brutal nature of this crime, beating her to death during an argument, would set the tone for what was to come. But here's where the story takes an even stranger turn. In 1983, after being arrested for illegal weapons possession in Texas, Lucas began confessing to murders. Not just a few, hundreds of them. He claimed to have killed up to 600 people across 27 states. Law enforcement officials were initially thrilled, closing case after case based on his confessions. Lucas became a celebrity of sorts in the criminal justice system. Police departments would fly him around the country, treat him to strawberry milkshakes, his favorite, and give him special privileges while he helped solve their cold cases. He was even given a nickname, the Confession Killer. But there was something deeply wrong with this picture. Investigators started noticing inconsistencies. Some of Lucas's confessions were impossible. He claimed to be in multiple places at once, described victims who were still alive, and gave details that simply didn't add up. The shocking truth began to emerge. Henry Lee Lucas was lying about most of his crimes. While he was undoubtedly a killer, responsible for at least 11 confirmed murders, the vast majority of his confessions were false. He had discovered that confessing to murders gave him attention, special treatment, and an escape from his solitary confinement. What makes this story particularly disturbing isn't just Lucas's crimes, but how the criminal justice system was so willing to believe him. Hundreds of cases were falsely closed, leaving real killers free and victims' families with false closure. Henry Lee Lucas died in prison in 2001, taking many secrets to his grave. His story serves as a chilling reminder of how the desire to solve crimes can sometimes blind us to the truth, and how one man's lies can create ripples of pain and confusion that last for generations. This dark chapter in criminal history forces us to question not just the nature of evil, but also how our pursuit of justice can sometimes lead us astray. The legacy of Henry Lee Lucas isn't just about the murders he did commit. It's about the hundreds of cases that remained unsolved because of his false confessions, and the lessons we must learn about truth, justice, and human nature.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.